Now on CBS 4 News Tonight, the showdown in South Florida. The fans.
Manding number one, baby. Manding number one.
The parties. The celebrations. And a championship on the line. Team coverage of the showdown in South Florida, live from South Beach, starts right now.
From Miami-Dade, Broward, and the Keys, this is South Florida's CBS 4 News.
Here's a live look right now at Ocean Drive on South Beach. It is crazy, it is packed, and thousands of football fans are making a lot of noise and partying hard.
And a live look now at Sun Life Stadium, where the stage is set for the biggest game of the year. We're now counting down to kickoff of Super Bowl 44.
And back here on South Beach, we are broadcasting live from Lewis Park at Ocean Drive and 10th Street. It is the hottest spot in South Florida. Good evening. You are watching CBS 4 News Tonight in HD. I'm Antonio Moore.
And I'm Shannon Horry. There's a chill in the air tonight, but I don't think those here for the party have noticed, or I don't think they care. We have crews across South Florida tonight in South Beach, downtown Miami, and Fort Lauderdale.
But first, let's swing over to CBS 4's Gio Benitez. He is live along Ocean Drive. And Gio, it has been a madhouse where you are all day.
Hey, so where are all the Colts fans? Well, apparently not here on Ocean Drive. The Saints came marching in on Ocean Drive. So how do you feel being here? They're calling this the new French Quarter.
I don't know. It'll be a silent quarter after tomorrow.
And so the smack talk begins. Well, once we found the Colts fans. We have spent quite a few hours looking for Colts fans. What's going on here?
I don't know. That's what we're thinking. Where are they? You guys are going to be seeing the Blues tomorrow.
It's all about right here. This friendly bannering. Beautiful.
But the thousands of Saints fans on Ocean Drive are confident that they won't be singing the blues tomorrow.
The Who Dat Nation's here, and we're here to take control. I love it. We can't blame you. You raised half our team. Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
Don't you love the competition? Guys, who's going to win? We're live along Ocean Drive. I'm Gio Benitez. Back to you, Shannon and Antonio.
Gio, thanks. We're learning new information tonight about the arrest of former Hurricanes great and NFL star Warren Sapp here on Miami Beach. Sapp turned himself into police today. We have a mugshot from his arrest that we just got in. Sapp's been charged with domestic battery. He's still locked up tonight. He's scheduled to appear before a judge tomorrow. His girlfriend told police that Sapp choked and pushed her in their room at the Shore Club during an argument around 5 this morning. Sapp's current job with the NFL Network could be in jeopardy. The network says Sapp will not appear with the network until it reviews the matter. Sapp was scheduled to host an event at Miami nightclub Bed tonight. And Sapp isn't the only former star and NFL standout with legal and career troubles right now. Michael Irvin is facing a civil suit by a woman who claims he raped her at the Seminole Hard Rock in 2007. Irvin has filed a $100 million countersuit, and yesterday, ESPN canceled his radio show.
We will keep monitoring those stories, but now to the excitement across South Florida. The biggest concert this weekend just wrapped up on Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Thousands of people were there for this free concert featuring OAR and Bare Naked Ladies. CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live in Fort Lauderdale with a look at what's going on there. Ted?
Hey, Shannon, I think there was tens of thousands of people. It was packed up here. But, things are winding down right now. This is A1A right here on Fort Lauderdale Beach. You can see it was bumper to bumper. Now, hardly anybody here. I'll bet you it's busy, though, up there where the elbow room is up in that area. Now let's take a look at Mass Cam. You're looking at Fort Lauderdale Beach. This area was packed early when they had 3.5 hours of music, all of it free, on this big Super Bowl Saturday night. How do you like that crowd on the beach? Tens of thousands of people here for the Bare Naked Ladies, OAR, and Robert Randolph and the Family Band. Enjoying the music is about the only thing fans can agree on out here. Because when it comes to who's the favorite team, watch out. I guess you can tell who's who in this group.
Right here, baby. We're taking it back home. Back to Indy. Super Bowl 44. Got to go to the coast. Sorry, guys. You who that back home? Back home. You can't eat
And here's probably one of the more interesting stories. The Ashley family lives all over the country, but are originally from New Orleans. All the kids came and met the parents here, thinking they were just here for the parties. Wow, did they get a great surprise.
They said, where are we going to watch the game? And we said, at the stadium.
So I put $10,000.
For now, the fireworks are in the sky, but come game time, it's on the gridiron. As for predictions, here's someone you'd want on your side. She's full of luck. Her name is Tia Lucky. Tia Lucky, what team are you for?
The Dolphins.
Yeah, aren't we all? I'm afraid that ship has sailed, but we can keep our fingers crossed for next year, right? All right. As far as this concert here, this was billed as the largest weekend concert of all the Super Bowl events. They figure more than 30,000 people were here, all of them having a great time. We're live in Fort Lauderdale Beach. I'm Ted Scout, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you, Ted. And while things are quieting down in Fort Lauderdale, they're getting noisier here. Let's go down to CBS 4 entertainment reporter Lisa Petrillo, also on Miami Beach.
Lisa's at the Maxim magazine party, and from what we've heard, it's the toughest ticket in town.
Well, hi guys, we're at one of the hottest parties of the weekend, and that is the Maxim magazine party right outside the Raleigh Hotel here on South Beach. The red carpet is just getting underway at this late hour, and yes, all these parties go late. But just a few minutes ago, we were a little down the road at a party that was all about giving back. Producer-director Michael Bay lent his home to the Big Game, Big Give charity organization for celebrities and thought there was no better place than the Magic City to do so. First of all, why you decided to host this at your Miami Beach home?
Because this is a great weekend to do it, you know, to think about charity on this kind of huge, kind of gluttonous affair.
Can Miami handle it, or how are we doing so far?
You know what, Miami is, this town has soul, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I live here. This is my second home, and charity's really big in Miami.
Some of the stars here for football, others just happy to be here.
I'm very happy to be here, and LA was really rainy, and I think it's like 50 degrees the high today, so I'm very happy to be here.
Well, enjoy.
This is a great opportunity to celebrate football, celebrate Super Bowl, and also give back.
To come out of a really long, cold winter in New York, it's wonderful to be in this outfit at night and not have to have 8 layers on.
This all-star party was sponsored by Aston Martin. Some hot cars for a hot party for a great cause.
For me, that's a big deal. That's what I try to do, and I'm about the work they're doing.
Well, as we wind down this amazing week of parties, South Florida shining in the spotlight all over the place. Stars, red carpets, but of course the ultimate event tomorrow, just a little after 6 for the biggest game of them all. On South Beach, I'm Lisa Petrillo, CBS 4 News.
Looks like fun over the causeway in downtown Miami. Actress Jenny McCarthy is hosting a star-studded party for a good cause. The Saturday Night Spectacular is rocking the Bank of America building and raising money to help children with autism.
This year, I said, well, let's go out there with our friends, and why not try to combine Generation Rescue and give back some money while entertaining our friends? And thank God he said yes, and here we are.
Dual purpose, what can you say?
Among the other celebs making a scene tonight, actor Jim Carrey, as you saw, and late-night comic Chelsea Handler.
And America's most watched network and the home of Super Bowl 44, CBS Television, is throwing a big bash as well. This is video we just got in of the party inside Club Mansion on Miami Beach. They have the entire club to themselves all night long, and there's a lot to celebrate. But tomorrow, it's back to business putting on the Super Bowl.
And fans aren't just partying in South Florida. This is a look at New Orleans tonight in the infamous Bourbon Street. Look at how packed it is. Saints fans have a lot to celebrate. It took 43 years for their team to get to the Super Bowl. And during the game tomorrow, I bet Bourbon Street is going to be very quiet because everyone is going to be focusing on the big game on the television.
But right now, I think Ocean Drive has been transformed into Bourbon Street East.
I agree with you.
The party is going strong here, and the South Beach crowd, even at this late hour, is getting bigger by the minute.
It's amazing how many Saints fans. Gio did that story, and it really is. It's Saints country.
They're certainly louder than the Colts fans, but I think there are a lot more of them out here. They are everywhere you go.
Can't miss them.
Nope.
And we want to see how you're celebrating the Super Bowl. Snap a picture and send it to us at pics@cbs4.com. Your picture could end up on TV.
Now let's check in on what's happening in sports.
Here's CBS 4's Prince Riverpath live at Sun Life Stadium. Prince?
That's right, we are live here at Sun Life Stadium, the site for Super Bowl 44, the place where the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints will be battling out. I'll have the preview later in sports.
And I'm David Bernard. It has turned cold across South Florida, but it hasn't dampened the spirits of these football fans back here. I'll let you know what to expect for the big game tomorrow when we come back.
Also tonight, a record-breaking blizzard is tearing through the middle Atlantic states, and it is impacting quite a few people here.
And a special For Your Money report tonight, how some restaurants trick you into spending more than you planned. Chief Consumer Investigator Al Sunshine's report is just ahead.
You're watching CBS 4 News Tonight, live from South Beach, covering Super Bowl 44. We'll be right back.
Airline pilots falling asleep at the switch while landing, and even during emergencies. It's happening more than you can imagine. The CBS 4 I-Team investigation tomorrow at 11.
It's the sports car that's into whatever you're into. The 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Sportback, the newest member of the award-winning Lancer family. Right now, get 0% financing or $1,000 off on the Lancer that's right for you.
When I look at Dish Network and DirecTV, I can't tell the difference, can you? I mean, are the comedies really funnier? Are the movies movier? It's a word. Your shows are the same. Okay, there is a difference. Dish Network costs less.
Why would you ever pay more for TV?
Ooh, you're good.
Now save $180 on our most popular packages. Dish Network.
Why would you ever pay more for TV?
I'm Mike Rowan. I'm spreading the word about Ford. The Ford Escape, EPA estimated 28 mpg, and there's a hybrid version that gets 34.
Well, this is nice.
Have you seen the Edge?
I have not.
Plenty of room.
But this is cool, too. This thing goes all the way back.
Quality that can't be beat by who?
Toyota and Honda.
That's exactly right.
Now you convinced me to buy a new car.
I didn't mean to. It just happens.
Lease the fuel-efficient Escape or the innovative Ford Edge for just $269 per month. Spread the word and drive one.
Now I just feel like I'm bragging, so I'm going to stop talking.
Back to our live coverage of the showdown in South Florida, live from Ocean Drive on South Beach.
We'll get to all the action here in South Beach in just a moment, but first, let's check in with CBS 4's Natalia Zaya in our studios for the other news of the day. Good evening, Natalia.
Good evening. Thanks, guys. Well, there is a big problem on both sides of the country tonight. Both sides are getting hammered with rain and snow. We begin in the east, where mid-Atlantic states are getting blasted with a record-breaking blizzard. Some areas got as much as 2.5 feet of snow.
Washington is digging out after a record-setting snowfall. The downtown area saw more than 1.5 feet of snow before it was all over. Hundreds of thousands lost power, leaving most of the city closed.
So, out here to take pictures to send back to my family on the West Coast who will never believe that this is D.C.
The snow started around Friday at lunchtime, and the flakes just kept on falling. President Barack Obama had his own snowplow to clear the way to a Democratic fundraiser Saturday. He named the storm that stopped the nation's capital in its tracks.
Snowmageddon here in D.C.
But that didn't stop these football fans from hitting the National Mall.
Who's winning? Southside.
And in the heart of the city, hundreds met up for the Super Bowl of snowball fights.
I mean, it just makes the day that much better.
But as the battle wound down and the sun set over the nation's capital, the focus turned to cleaning up. City leaders hope to be ready to get back to business Monday morning.
And the snow may be far to our north, but it still managed to snarl air traffic in and out of South Florida. At Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, 38 flights were canceled due to the storm. At Miami International, 36 flights were canceled. 500 homes have been evacuated in California tonight because of the potential of mudslides. Heavy rains caused a hillside to give way today. Now, the mudslides carried people's personal belongings into the street and even swept away cars. 41 homes were damaged, and the flow of mud was even strong enough to push around some concrete barricades. In news for your money tonight, are you often surprised by the check when you go out to eat? Well, that may not be an accident. As Chief Consumer Investigator Al Sunshine found out, restaurants have all kinds of tricks to get you to spend more than you planned.
It's usually the worst part of the meal, the check. It can usually be enough to give just about anybody a stomachache. This says she'll always end up spending more.
Definitely. Appetizers, desserts, the glass of wine.
The menu is a very powerful tool.
That's where restaurants start coaxing you to spend more money than you planned. According to Roberta Allison, she runs a culinary training program.
There is a space on every menu that's called the prime real estate space. That would be in your upper right-hand corner. And this is where you want to place your most profitable items. And your cheaper, more popular items, you'd kind of tuck away, make the guest look a little for those items.
You might have to look for a dollar sign, too. Research shows we spend more if we see only a number on the menu. We're also willing to pay more when we see trendy buzzwords like cedar plank salmon.
They will try to differentiate their menu items from the competition. And when they do that, they have a little more control with the pricing, again, making it a more profitable menu item. And they also do something clever called upselling. For example, you may just order a baked potato, and they'll suggest, well, why don't you get the loaded baked potato with the chives and the bacon bits? And now you've added a couple more dollars to your check.
To counter the tough economy, many restaurants are tempting diners with multiple course meals for a single price. At first blush, they sound like a good deal, but you might be better off sticking to a single entree.
And you see the value meal, which includes the appetizer and the dessert. And you're sort of drawn to that. It seems like a wonderful deal. So you end up buying more than you really had planned to when you first walked in.
And paying a lot more than you hoped.
It turns out many high-end restaurants and food chains hire people known as menu engineers. They're consultants whose sole mission is to arrange the menu in a way which maximizes their profitability, so we end up spending a lot more. For your money, I'm Al Sunshine, CBS 4 News.
Some good tips there. Well, that is the news from here in the studio. Let's go back out to South Beach. CBS 4 Chief Meteorologist David Bernard is out there. David, everybody wants to know that there's going to be good weather for the game tomorrow. Say it that that's the case.
Natalia, the weather's going to be just fine for tomorrow, but it is cold outside tonight. In fact, look at some of the conditions on WeatherBug tonight. Already, readings are dropping into the 50s across the area. In fact, we're seeing lower 50s in northern Broward to Coral Springs, Fort Lauderdale High School 55, and Miami Beach, it's 58. Now, this is how cold we think it's going to get tonight. There may actually be some 40s tonight in northern and western Broward. In fact, we'll say 47 at Weston, 48 at Pembroke Pines, and Weston, or I should say Homestead and West Kendall around 50, and about 54 on Miami Beach. Again, as you saw a few minutes ago, the big national story is the record-breaking snowstorm in the Northeast today, or the Mid-Atlantic, I should say, Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia. But south of that, that is what's bringing the cool air into South Florida, and it's going to keep our weather super nice, it looks like, over the next couple of days. So our true view for tomorrow will show high pressure right overhead. It won't be as breezy as tomorrow. We'll see super sunny weather, and it will turn chilly again by tomorrow evening. So weather looks great for the Super Bowl. And then even in early next week, we're going to see some really nice conditions as the high moves away, sunny days, and a good warming trend. So overall, we're looking at chilly weather ahead for the rest of tonight. 52, much cooler, breezy at times. And then for tomorrow, look for a high near 70 with lots of sunshine and again, chilly weather by the evening hours. On the water, northwest winds 10 to 15. Seas 3 feet near shore, but 8 feet in the Gulf Stream, so we have a small craft advisory in effect. And again, here is the extended forecast. We're talking about 70 tomorrow, then a little bit warmer Monday and Tuesday, an early shower Wednesday, but overall, it looks like it's going to be really nice for the whole week. Hey, guess what? We got Colts fans and we've got Saints fans. Hold on a minute. So let me tell you, who's winning tomorrow?
Saints, baby, 31-28.
Now, what do you have to say?
My nephew's number 79, the Colts. We getting ready to do some serious.
So there you have it. We got a Saints fan and a Colts fan. I don't know. The Colts fans have been outnumbered. This looks more like Bourbon Street tonight than South Beach. Either way, a lot of fun is being had by all these fans, and they're really, really loud. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. He found the one Colts fan in the crowd.
I'm surprised that David doesn't have his jersey on, which, by the way, is a Saints jersey. He's been wearing that all day long.
You know, we definitely have a chill here in the air, but it doesn't seem to me like the people on Ocean Drive are feeling it.
No, you know what? You're right. I still see a lot of people wearing shorts and a lot of ladies wearing some cute little dresses. I don't think they care about the
things
cold.
that are keeping them warm.
Yeah. Still ahead, rapper Snoop Dogg. He's not just here for the game, it's a party.
Today he held his annual Snoop Bowl, and he tells us why this game has little to do with football.
You're watching CBS 4 News Tonight, live from Loomis Park on South Beach. It's crazy out here tonight. We'll be right back.
Introducing the ZDX, the four-door coupe concept from Acura. Introducing Next.
Comcast offers great entertainment whenever you want it. Now we're offering even more. Sign up for Comcast Digital Preferred TV for just $39.99 a month for 6 months. Get access to thousands of on-demand titles each month. Plus, with any room on demand, start an on-demand show in one room, finish it in another. Digital Preferred TV, now just $39.99 a month for 6 months. Or step up to our HD Triple Play and find out how you can get up to $200 cash back. Call 1-800-COMCAST.
So word's getting out that Geico can help people save in even more ways. On motorcycle insurance, RV, camper, boat insurance. Nice work, everyone.
Well, it's easy for him. He's a cute little lizard. Gecko, actually. With all due respect, if I was tiny and green and had a British accent, I'd have more folks paying attention to me, too. I mean, save money. Pip, pip, cheerio.
British? I thought you were Australian.
Well, it's funny you should ask, because actually, I'm from...
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Will your son get his wish? Will he have a good life? Will he graduate? Find success? Fall in love? Will he become a father and you a grandfather? To find out, schedule a heart screening at Broward Health, home to a hospital ranked in the top 10% nationally for cardiac care. The screening is free, and it could keep you in the picture for years to come. Sign up at browardheartbeat.com.
There was another star-studded football game in South Florida this weekend, and in this one, all the players are MVPs.
This is Snoop Bowl 8. It's a matchup created by rapper Snoop Dogg. The game features some of the nation's most talented young players, big-name volunteer coaches like Deion Sanders, and an important life lesson.
I'm teaching these guys how to become young men and how to work with other people and how to lose and how to win and just how to deal with life in general. That means the most to me.
The rapper says he hopes the Snoop Bowl tradition will last as long as the Super Bowl itself.
So Snoop wasn't making choices between the Saints and the Colts. He was wearing a Steelers hat at one of the parties. He said that's his team. Unfortunately, not here this year.
They didn't make it. They're not here. Coming up next in sports, the 2010 Pro Football Hall of Fame class was announced today, and a couple of legends were clear-cut choices.
And with less than 24 hours until the Super Bowl, we look at a couple of former Hurricanes involved in tomorrow's big game.
Warm up to authentic Romas, like our grilled mahi-mahi with roasted artichoke hearts, feta cheese, and tomatoes. Braised and grilled beef short ribs with a Cabernet demi-glaze. And filet medallions with a balsamic reduction and Dijon mustard sauce. Rustic to refined, it's Tony Roma's.
Hi, I'm Jeff Katz from Dolphin Carpet and Tile. During these tough economic times, we've slashed our prices to the lowest levels in our history. And I've authorized 18-month no-interest financing. Dolphin Carpet and Tile wants your business. Now is the time to buy.
'Cause you're everywhere to me, and when I close my eyes, it's you I see. Everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone.
Everywhere you need us, Chase is there. Welcome to Banking with Chase. Chase what matters.
Leon Medical Centers, a healthcare institution with 7 state-of-the-art centers providing medical excellence, comprehensive care, and compassion to the Medicare community in Miami-Dade County.
Only Katie asks the questions.
How many times did you do crystal meth?
You want answered.
Explain to me why that enhances your foreign policy credentials. Is this photo fabricated? Is this photo a lie?
Only Katie Curran.
Why should Americans sign off on spending billions of dollars?
Only CBS News.
Got story ideas, pictures, or feedback? Connect with CBS 4 News now on Facebook, on Twitter, or on our website, cbs4.com.
Hey, hi. Could you take all these in for me, please?
All of them?
Well, it's the Boston cream pie and the apple turnovers and the white chocolate strawberries and the key lime pie.
So you need them let out?
No, in.
Out.
In.
Out.
No, in.
Yoplait Light, with 28 delicious flavors at about 100 calories. It only tastes fattening.
Out?
Okay, I was just outside and then I came in, so if you could...
I want to shatter the glass ceiling.
I want to build a business. CEO.
Take control of your future at the Huizinga School of Business Open House, Wednesday, February 24th at Nova Southeastern University. Get details at nova.edu/business. Warm up to authentic Romas, like our grilled mahi-mahi with roasted artichoke hearts, feta cheese, and tomatoes. Braised and grilled beef short ribs with a Cabernet demi-glaze. And filet medallions with a balsamic reduction and Dijon mustard sauce. Rustic to refined, it's Tony Roma's.
Tomorrow night at this time, we should know the winner of Super Bowl 44.
CBS 4's Prim Zermatt is outside Sunlight Stadium. So, Prim, we have a lot of people here tonight. They're all going to be heading over there, I'm sure, tomorrow. Colts or Saints, Prim? Who do you think's going to win the game?
That is right. Wow, it sounds pretty crazy out there. Plenty of partying to be had throughout South Florida. It is quiet here. No partying for these two teams. We are less than 24 hours away from Super Bowl 44. Hopefully, the Colts and the Saints are tucked in their beds, getting some beauty sleep. Tomorrow, it is all about Super Bowl 44 and the big game. Now, just like last week during the Pro Bowl, there will be plenty of Miami flavor here tomorrow. Saints linebacker Jonathan Vilma and tight end Jeremy Shockey are both former Miami Hurricanes. And on the other side of the ball is another former Kane Colts receiver, Reggie Wayne. Now, being a part of the U is certainly a bond that cannot be broken, but tomorrow it is all about letting the best team win.
My brothers at arms, I'm looking forward to, playing against them this Sunday and may the best team win.
We worked a lot of hard hours at the University of Miami together, and they're paying off now.
Well, the Hall of Fame class of 2010 is announced today. In all, a total of 7 were selected. Among them, arguably the greatest wide receiver ever, former San Francisco 49ers Jerry Rice. Former Dallas Cowboy running back Emmitt Smith also earned a spot in Canton, Ohio. Now, while most people expected Rice and Smith to be a shoo-in for these guys, it's still an achievement that can even take these guys' breath away.
Like if at the end of my career, if I was there, all this would be added unto me. And I just thank God for this moment because this is such a special moment.
It was just hard work. Hard work and your appreciation for the game. And I love this game.
And over at FIU, men's basketball team lost to North Texas today, but that is the least of their worries. Now there are rumors flying around that the LA Clippers have contacted Isaiah Thomas to be their next head coach. This comes after Mike Dunleavy stepped down from the position on Thursday. So would Thomas leave the Golden Panthers after just one season to return to the NBA? He says no.
You know, it's part of the business that we're in, and you know, the team, you know, we'll handle our business, and as a school, and you know, the Clippers and everyone else will handle their business. I'm very happy here. We got one of the top recruiting class coming in the school's history.
So in other news tonight, the Miami Hurricanes also lost to FSU, and the Miami Heat lost to the Chicago Bulls. That's going to do it for Sun Life Stadium. I'm Prim Saripapat, CBS 4 Sports.
Very quiet there, Prim. Thanks.
Yeah, very, very loud here. I'm sorry that Prim didn't hear me. We'll have to ask her later if she thinks it's going to be the Colts or the Saints in the win column. But it was nice to see Jerry Rice.
I think she's going to say the Colts. I think our sports department is on the Colts bandwagon. Yeah.
Jerry Rice, it was nice to see how emotional he got. Obviously,
really
meant so much.
Still a great honor despite everything he achieved on the field.
Well, here are tonight's winning lottery numbers.
CBS 4 News Tonight. We'll be right back.
Scratch-off ticket with over $450 million in cash and lifetime prizes.
Oh, we got a call. Terry from Tampa, you there?
Oh, Terry.
That's fantastic. Are you excited?
Oh my! It sounds like she is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Party with that
How about the
cowgirl.
robot? Go, Terry. It's your birthday. Not really.
Be sure to catch all the action this weekend, brought to you locally by CarMax. Now more than ever, the smart choice is CarMax, the way car buying should be.
We're wrapping it up here in South Beach tonight, where the crowd seems to be growing by the minute and getting rowdier by the minute, too.
Who dat, the official words of South Beach this weekend. We definitely will not be here all night. In fact, CBS 4 News is moving over to Sun Life Stadium. Look for special live shows in the morning from 6 until 9, and then again at 11 a.m. Then we will be back after the Super Bowl on CBS 4 News tonight for a wrap of today's news and sports.
This is the place to be, though. And by the way, the Clevelander, apparently they're staying open, serving drinks, cocktails until 5 o'clock in the morning. Then they close for a short time, and they open about an hour later to start serving coffee.
I suspect they're going to have to kick people out at 5 in the morning, and they're going to have a lot of people there at 7. Again, it's going to be a very busy night out here. They are still having a ball, as you can tell.
We're going to go and join the party now, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for CBS 4 News tonight. Good night from a wild and crazy South Beach.
Have a great night.
CBS 4, the official home of Super Bowl 44.
Charlie Sheen's car over a cliff. The police investigation. Right now on Entertainment Tonight. Charlie Sheen's sedan plunges 400 feet. Who is in the car? We're there as the mystery unfolds. From the scene of the crash to Charlie's front door.
As you can see, cameras are patrolling this all over the place.
What Charlie just told E.T.
How fat is Kirstie Alley now? America's fat actress steps on the scale.
Let it settle. Let it settle. Oh, it's settled.
And she's only showing E.T.
Mary Hart's We Are the World exclusive. The only TV journalist inside.
I just bumped into Celine Dion. I saw Barbra Streisand in there.
It's true, we'll make a better day.
Plus exclusive home movies.
Stand together as one. Yeah, 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 yes.
And Drew Barrymore, Fergie at 10, and Tootie, the kids of We Are the World 25 years later.
Fergalicious.
Fergie.
No. Yeah. The very first video of Sarah Palin's grandson.
You ready to go home and spend the day with Dad?
Levi Johnson gets his baby trip.
Hey, son. You miss me?
Plus, Britney's ex, Kevin Federline, how he ballooned to over 240 pounds.
Another John Edwards affair bombshell.
I'll take you inside their love nest.
And was Elizabeth punched? The new bombshell headline, John beat me.
Better prepare to treat injuries.
These extreme weather driving tips are brought to you by OnStar. For more information, go to OnStar.com.
Ford dealers.
What in the world inspired this idea? Hey.
Next on CBS.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Coming up next, the Saints take
Heart open and love will always find its way in.
Every kiss begins with K.
Don't miss Sandra Bullock, and Dave unveils the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover, all new Monday.
Next Sunday, the CEO of Hooters goes undercover. He'll see the good,
Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork.
the bad,
I just think it's degrading to women.
and the ugly truth.
Ladies, you want to leave early today? Good. You're going to play my reindeer game. It's hard for me on this one to bite my tongue.
New Undercover Boss, next Sunday, only CBS.
tonight, champions crowned in South Florida. The battle.
Touchdown, New Orleans!
The celebration. The disappointment. And now the parties. CBS 4 News covering Super Bowl 44 live from Sun Life Stadium starts right now.
From Miami-Dade, Broward, and the Keys, this is South Florida's CBS 4 News.
Here's a live look right now at New Orleans where the party is in full swing. Saints fans are celebrating a big upset in a history-making win over the Indianapolis Colts.
And a live look at Sun Life Stadium tonight. The Saints came marching into this stadium with the odds against them and marched right out with their first Super Bowl win.
And they're celebrating tonight's Super Bowl win on South Beach, too. The parties have been going strong all week, but tonight's celebration is super sweet for Saints fans and a disappointment for Colts fans, of course. But who won just doesn't seem to matter for a lot of the people out there who are just looking for a good time. It is Mardi Gras in Miami. Good evening. I'm Antonio Mora. You are watching CBS 4 News tonight in HD.
And I'm Shannon Horry. We're coming to you live tonight from outside Sun Life Stadium where all eyes were focused tonight. And what a night it was. We have live team coverage all across South Florida covering Super Bowl 44 and the celebration tonight in New Orleans.
But first, we begin with CBS 4's Prim Siripapat. She joins us now with the highlights from the game. And Prim, we thought it would be a home game for the New Orleans Saints, and sure enough, everybody seemed to be rooting for them.
They were here all over the place, yeah, absolutely, and they were here all over this game. Now, this was such a big game. Many were expecting this to be a shootout. Both teams' #1 seeds, Peyton Manning versus Drew Brees. The Indianapolis Colts were 4-point favorite tonight. The emotional favorites, the New Orleans Saints, walked away as the Super Bowl 44 champs. Now, Indy jumped out to a 10-0 lead, and New Orleans comes out strong. New Orleans comes out with an onside kick. It sets up a 16-yard touchdown pass to Pierre Thomas. Saints take their first lead of the night, 13-10. Next drive, Manning hands it off to Joseph Adai. He spins and finds his way into the end zone for the 4-yard score. Colts back on top, 17-13, and Manning family is pumped. Fourth quarter, Drew Brees finds former Miami Hurricane Jeremy Shockey touchdown New Orleans. Two-point conversion would be good. Saints up 24-17, and the game is put on Peyton Manning's shoulders. It all comes down to one mistake on third down. Peyton is picked off by Tracy Porter. Porter is going to take off and go 74 yards all the way into the end zone. Saints take a 14-point lead with a little over 3 minutes to go, and they hold on for the win, 31-17. So the New Orleans Saints clinches its first ever Super Bowl championship.
And not only the city, but this whole state. And Louisiana, by the way, in New Orleans is back. And this shows the whole world. We back. We back. The whole world back.
Now, this is the franchise's first title in its 43-year history. And, of course, quarterback Drew Brees tied a Super Bowl record with 32 completions, and he was named the Super Bowl MVP tonight.
Great Super Bowl, and the New Orleans folks are celebrating. They've already put out an edition of the Times-Picayune. They're calling it the Sun Life Stadium edition, and the headline says it all, Shannon.
World champs, Saints win Super Bowl 44, and this is something that a lot of the Saints fans will pick up and they'll be keeping forever because it was truly unforgettable. And we have an amazing image that we want to share with you that had all of us in tears. Take a look at this. It's MVP Drew Brees and his young son, little Balin Robert Brees, just over 1 year old.
Let's see if we can take a look at that picture. It was really our favorite moment of the night. It was such an emotional moment. There it is. It was just an unforgettable moment. How can a football game be more important than celebrating it with your baby son? What a great moment.
And there it is, Drew Brees, and he had tears in his eyes, as you can see. What an unforgettable image that is. And that shot must have thrilled fans in New Orleans. And we have a live look right now at Bourbon Street.
It is a wild place on a normal day tonight. The celebrations are pretty much out of control. Clearly, Mardi Gras came early to New Orleans this year.
But disappointment tonight for the Colts fans. This is actually an aerial shot of downtown Indianapolis, where, as you can see, few people are there. There were expectations for celebrations tonight, but for the Colts fans, it was not to be.
It was a very disappointing night for the fans of the Indianapolis Colts.
But for the New Orleans Saints fans, it is a night they have waited years for. CBS 4's George Estevez is live here at Sun Life Stadium with more on the fans and their reaction to tonight's big win. George?
Let me just tell you, it was Mardi Gras in Miami. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because people here are so excited. The Saints are going home winners, and yes, while they're the true champions, it's the fans for both the Saints and the Colts at this point that are really going home winners. They party right back here in the fan zone. You're at the Super Bowl?
Yes!
These ladies lucked out and came to South Florida for the big game.
Husbands bought us tickets and sent us.
A treat for them, but the real treat was at the concession stand.
But I don't need a drink to party.
No.
I'm just thirsty.
See? That's what they all say. The fan fun was just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And the ultimate fan experience right up here on top of the swing tower, where all the fans here in South Florida got a great view. Outside, they marched to the barbecue beat.
Hey!
They tossed around the pigskin. How many balls did you get in there?
About 5.
Did some more jumping and dressed the part.
It's a New Orleans tutu. I told him, I said, we can't go dressed normal.
And did I mention the Archbishop?
Forgive all these sinners. We forgive you.
Oh, yeah. And watch as a Colt fan tried to get some airtime.
Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that?
He's drunk. The fans, whether a Saint or a Colt, you're all decked out in blue.
Yes.
You got blue hair.
Blue hair, yeah.
And not the white blue hair, the real blue hair.
This is real. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not that old. Thank you very much.
Exhibited true team spirit.
You know, it's really been a good time.
So you're a real headstrong Colt fan?
Oh, yeah. I've been a Colts fan for a long time.
I can see that.
Long time, yeah.
By the way, the paint on his head was actually clown paint, and of course he's now shedding tears of a clown because his team lost. But anyway, as one fan put it here at Sun Life Stadium, the Saints, they really did come marching in. We're live at Sun Life Stadium. George Estevez, CBS 4 News.
They did, George. Thank you. And you really have to feel for the Colts fans. That interception late in the game
I know
just killed them.
It really did.
It was an awful moment for all those fans.
Well, let's take you now to a hot spot this evening. CBS 4's Gio Benitez is live with the craziness on South Beach. And Saints fans have been outnumbering Colts fans there all week.
Yeah.
Gio, people are partying tonight.
Shannon, take a look. Guys, how do you feel tonight? You know what? Tonight, it's safe to say that a little football brings on a lot of hope.
I can't even say a word.
It's that special to you. Just 4.5 years after Hurricane Katrina, something changed with a simple game.
The city's revived. The city's been revived. We love it. We love this here. It's all in me, baby. I don't want to cry. I can't cry.
Because these people have cried enough. This night, it's celebration. A new hope for New Orleans is born in South Florida.
We're sunk to the bottom, now we're gonna rise back up to the top, you heard me? That's right. Katrina ain't stopping nobody. It sure ain't stopping my team. It ain't stopping me either.
On Super Bowl Sunday, a chant many of us didn't understand became a clear message. New Orleans is rising up. It's great, lots of fun, and the people here say it's on to Dallas next year, right? We are live in South Beach. I'm Gio Benitez. Back to you guys.
On to Dallas. Thank you, Gio. Those fans deserve the celebration. What a rough time New Orleans has been through, and it is great to see them have something this good happen to them.
And it's been really neat to see all of the Saints fans just joining together in this celebration.
It has been wonderful to see.
Yeah. Well, for those fans who will be hitting the streets tonight, they will certainly feel the chill in the air.
CBS 4 Chief Meteorologist Dave Bernard is here at Sun Life Stadium with us. And David, it is cold tonight. It's colder in New Orleans, but they're not probably feeling it there.
I think from Gio's live shot, they're not feeling it on South Beach either. But yes, it is cold tonight. Let's take a look at our current numbers that we have on our WeatherBug network. Check out Northern Broward, already 49 degrees tonight. New River Middle School in Fort Lauderdale is 52. On the beach, South Beach at the police station, it's 56. And right here at Sun Life Stadium in Miami Gardens, it's currently 54 degrees. Where are we heading tonight? Well, we are going to obviously see some 40s, especially since already in Northern Broward we're about at that figure. We think 40s, mid-40s inland and upper 40s, even as far east along and just west of Interstate 95. On the beach, about 51, and Fort Lauderdale, about 49 degrees. And yes, I can't hide it. I'm excited tonight because my Saints are world champions, and we'll have a sun tomorrow, about 72 degrees by the afternoon. Check this out, guys. You like this? Most valuable player right here. Talk a little bit more about that later, and we'll talk about your work week forecast.
Congratulations, David. And as soon as tonight's game was over, a lot of people got to work.
And Les is a live look right now in New Orleans. As you can see, they are celebrating. The party is really going on there. It's chilly there, as we were talking about, just about 40 degrees. This is Bourbon Street, but it looks like Mardi Gras, doesn't it?
They are going wild there. They're not feeling the cold. They are just having a ball on one of the craziest streets in the country.
See that police officer on a horse there. It's
completely swamped by people.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night, I think, for police officers there in New Orleans.
Yeah, well, as soon as tonight's game was over here, a lot of people got to work.
And now that we know who the winner is, there are T-shirts to be printed out. CBS 4's Tiffany Hellberg is live in Fort Lauderdale with workers who are cranking out those championship T-shirts. Tiffany?
That's right, Shannon and Antonio. This is what it's all about, the official Super Bowl T-shirt, fresh off the presses. And you can see the machines and the employees here at Atlas Printing are throwing it into crunch time right now. And you know what? They have got a long way to go.
Start printing!
The call came in with 2 minutes left in the game. It was clear the Saints were going to win the Super Bowl.
There's the first piece fresh off the press.
The game's over for New Orleans and Indianapolis, but this is where Atlas Printing picks up the ball and runs with it.
I'm feeling as though it's going to be a very long night.
It's their own Super Bowl of sorts. Nearly all the employees are working through the night, and all these presses are expected to run continuously for at least 14 hours, printing the winning shirts with the Saints as the victor.
For example, we've got 5 automatic presses, and each of those presses will be doing about 400 pieces per hour.
It is big business for this small business based in Fort Lauderdale.
In this economy, it's definitely been great.
A Super Bowl boost that will now get packed up and shipped out to businesses throughout the Southeast region.
There's the first one hot off the press. Victory, baby.
So as you lay your head down on that pillow tonight, these guys will be printing and packing the night away. They tell me that their first shipment goes out at 1 a.m. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. Tiffany Hellberg, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Well, those T-shirts are going to be flying off the shelves, and this is something I think that people will be buying those T-shirts tomorrow and talking about the game at work tomorrow. I wonder who's really going to get work done tomorrow.
It's a big party, and a lot of people working here to try to get this place cleaned up and organized. Now, among the people out here today, there were, of course, the superstar players during the game out on the field, but we saw plenty of celebrities off the field.
CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo is live joining us right now, and Lisa was chasing those A-list celebrities, and a lot of big names were here, Lisa.
Everywhere you look, we were running. I think I might have just gotten more in shape this night just traipsing through those aisles. I've been covering Super Bowls. This is my third one so far, and it is my job to run through the aisles and try to bring you the stars who are here. Here's a quick sneak of what we got right now, and then we're going to come back a little later on. Take a look.
I think the whole thing's great. Yeah, we played the owners party last night, and I went surfing this morning here in the Super Bowl. Life's good, yeah.
Are you enjoying some South Florida sunshine?
I'm enjoying the South Florida sunshine. It's raining in California and snowing in Washington, so it's great to be here.
I'm just really excited for the game. Yeah, thank you.
Now, that was, of course, Katie Holmes. She was here with her husband, Tom Cruise, who was here with their son. They were being very private. Brad Pitt was here as well. Much more coming up a little later on. We're going to fill you in on all the big stars.
Shannon and I were standing in there, and Tom Cruise went by us twice. And
I saw him from the back. He's really short.
Yeah. I know they run by you, but I have this X-ray vision. It's like,
yeah, you're good. You can sense it.
It was fun.
Lisa, we can't wait to see the rest of your story.
Thank you.
Coming up, 2 big arrests in 2 days.
Miami Dolphins player is thrown in jail on some serious charges, and new details on the arrest of NFL star Warren Sapp here in South Florida and his day in court.
Also tonight, a CBS 4 I-Team investigation into a serious problem. Pilots falling asleep with hundreds of passengers on their planes. The startling exclusive details I-Team investigator Stephen Stock uncovered about this growing problem.
Video just in tonight of a Miami-Dade police officer's terrifying crash.
You are watching CBS 4 News Tonight, live from Sun Life Stadium, covering Super Bowl 44 and the New Orleans Saints' big win. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Check and Talk. Caller 3.
I'm having problems with my cell phone. Calls keep dropping.
If you have a mirror handy, kindly gaze into it and you will find your problem.
A bad snake charmer always blames his snake.
Ooh, cold. Like an ice lolly. I assume you're on a feeble 2G network. Get Metro PCS and you'll be talking smack on 3G with nationwide coverage in over 11,000 cities and towns.
$40 a month, period, for unlimited talk, text, and web. Metro PCS. Wireless for all.
I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm spreading the word about Ford. The Ford Escape, EPA estimated 28 mpg, and there's a hybrid version that gets 34.
Well, this is nice.
Have you seen the Edge?
I have not.
Plenty of room.
But this is cool, too. This thing goes all the way back.
Quality that can't be beat by who?
Toyota and Honda.
That's exactly right.
Now you convinced me to buy a new car.
I didn't mean to. It just happens.
Lease the fuel-efficient Escape or the innovative Ford Edge for just $269 per month. Spread the word and drive one.
Now I just feel like I'm bragging, so I'm going to stop talking.
The greatest survivors ever are back.
If I can whoop these all-stars, doesn't that mean I'm the best ever?
Heroes versus villains.
I plan on using everything God gave me as a woman.
Yes.
Look out, guys.
I want to win.
This is insane.
Let me stand next to your fire.
It's exciting for me. It's thrilling. It's an adventure.
No excuses this time. I'm back for one reason. I love this game.
Survivor, Heroes versus Villains. Season premiere Thursday, February 11th. Only CBS.
CBS 4 News is live at Sun Life Stadium covering the big showdown in South Florida. And tonight, the New Orleans Saints are this year's Super Bowl champs.
We will have more on that, but first let's go to our studios in Doral for a check on the day's news with Elliot Rodriguez. Elliot.
Shannon, Antonio, thanks a lot. Another football player is in trouble with the law tonight. Miami Dolphin Tony McDaniel is out of jail after he was arrested for domestic violence. Police say the 25-year-old defensive tackle got into a fight with his girlfriend Saturday at his home in Davie. The girlfriend told police that McDaniel pushed her to the ground because she wasn't answering her phone. McDaniel says that she attacked him first for coming home late. Former NFL star Warren Sapp is out of jail tonight. He was arrested yesterday for allegedly beating a woman at a Miami Beach hotel. CBS 4's Gary Nelson has more on the arrest and on Sapp's court appearance.
Okay, Mr. Sapp, good morning. You are being charged with battery, a misdemeanor in the first degree.
Former NFL star Warren Sapp hauled up on domestic battery charges in Miami Sunday. It was here at the Shore Club Hotel on Miami Beach that Sapp allegedly choked his girlfriend and threw her around, jealous of other guys' names in her cell phone. A perfect gentleman on TV's Dancing with the Stars, Sapp told cops he was a perfect gentleman Saturday, that his girlfriend simply fell at their hotel and he tried to help her up.
You are not allowed to have contact with her.
The judge ordered Sapp to stay away from his alleged victim. Sapp's attorney said he was sorry, sort of.
I want to again apologize to the NFL family and its fans for taking any focus off today's big game.
All right.
Thank you.
Is there an apology in there for the alleged victim? I want to make sure I know who you're apologizing.
Again, we're going to reserve till we're in a court of law till all the facts come out.
Sapp left the lockup surrounded by an entourage running interference against TV news cameras.
Warren, just a word or two for the fans here, Warren, just something.
The now benched NFL announcer had nothing to say to his fans or anyone else.
Sapp's domestic battery charge carries with it a penalty of up to a year in the Miami-Dade County Jail here. Typically, though, cases like this are dealt with in a pre-trial diversion of some sort, anger management classes and the like. In Miami, Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.
Miami-Dade police officers recovering tonight after crashing into a pole. Surveillance video captured the car slamming into the concrete post. Now, the front of the cruiser was crushed. The female officer was treated at the hospital and is back home tonight. The crash happened yesterday near Northwest 119th Street and 10th Avenue. The police car collided with a Toyota and then spun out of control and slammed into the gate. The other driver was not hurt. And now to an exclusive CBS 4 I-Team investigation into pilots actually falling asleep while flying. It's happening a lot more than you might think. And for the first time, the I-Team has pieced together 3 separate federal safety records showing an increase in the number of pilots asleep in the cockpit. Here's I-Team investigator Stephen Stock.
Check Colgan there. What happened? No idea. Colgan 4707, Buffalo. You got him? No. What's his call sign? Colgan 3407. Colgan 3407, Buffalo.
You are listening to the moment air traffic controllers realized 49 lives just disappeared off radar, 5 miles outside Buffalo, New York.
He just disappeared over the market. I seen that. Out there? Nothing. I don't have him, Lonnie. And I don't know what happened, Pogo. He went XXX and then nothing.
The panic that seized those Buffalo air traffic controllers last February soon swept across the entire commercial airline industry, as investigators determined that pilot fatigue played a role in the accident, along with a lack of training, experience, and ice on the wings. The CBS 4 I-Team has discovered that the Buffalo crash is only the latest incident involving pilot fatigue in the cockpit, a problem that has become a persistent and serious safety risk in recent years.
For me, it was a flight from JFK to Pensacola.
This veteran commercial pilot asked that we hide his identity for fear he would lose his career.
You know, we ended up very late at night, difficult approach and landing conditions and fog. We were all dead tired, and I looked back at it and I said, maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
The I-Team uncovered aviation safety data showing that pilot is not alone. Another pilot reported falling asleep on approach to land and waking up on the ground left of the runway. 4 other pilots in different situations also nodded off while on approach to land. 4 different crews admitted being so tired they landed on the wrong runway or on taxiways. Other crews taxied to the wrong gate, landed without clearance, or landed off the runway. Another plane landed at the wrong airport, all because they were fatigued.
They are flying when they probably should be staying at home sometimes.
Another veteran pilot of 2 decades from a different commercial airline.
I would say the fatigue issue is growing.
Using data collected from NASA, the FAA, and the NTSB, the I-Team pieced together a troubling history of pilots asleep or fatigued at the switch. 1,011 incidents where pilot fatigue caused a safety concern or an actual crash. Almost 700 of those incidents happened in the last 5 years.
There's more and more people flying tired.
Data backs that up. In 2008, there were 189 incidents involving pilot fatigue, up from 117 the year before. And in just the first 9 months of 2009, there were 104 incidents, as many as in entire years in the past.
If it's happening to me, it's happening, 100 times over throughout the country.
We know it's there.
For nearly 2 decades, Ben Coleman investigated airplane crashes for the FAA and the NTSB.
Let's concentrate on the small foundation level of what causes us to be fatigued. We concentrate on that, you won't have fatigue-related accidents in aviation.
We flew here to Iowa City, home of the University of Iowa, where we got a behind-the-scenes look at some of the most innovative and unique research by